So hi everyone, this is my makeup setup or my organisation and storage of my collection, or the majority of it. This was actually a request near the beginning of the year, and I've actually refilmed this post many times, but then I've changed the setup, I've reorganised it sort of every couple of months. So this is the final one. I thought I'm going to get this done on this desk. This is the Ikea Micke desk, the 2-drawer. And next to it, my husband's got the other one, which I've seen people use as well as their, I suppose, study / makeup desk. But yes, I'll get straight to it. So we've got the majority in these drawers, and I really do hope the lighting is going to work for me. This is the best I can get it in here. But I've pretty much got some of my lip, my eye products and some hand products on the left, and on the right I've got face products like blush, foundation, etc. Anyway, let's get started with what's on top. So obviously I've got my computer there, and it's sort of the best way I can get it to allow me some space on here, and I also have to have everything back so my son doesn't pull it down. And what I've done, I've gone back to these frosted storage containers, which you can get at Harrods Storage World. They're a little bit pricey, probably not everyone's taste, but I do like them because you can't see everything straight away, and also the drawers come out really easily. So that's what I really like about these. They slide out easy, you can put it on the desk, swap them around, clean them really easily. But anyway, I've got my palettes here, or my larger palettes. So that's got my MAC eyeshadows in it, but it's not an actual MAC palette. And then I've got my Crush cosmetic palettes, which I've mentioned before, the 120 and the 88 palettes. Then I've got some random ones in there, Anastasia, Me, NYX, Soho Glam, and some other ones down the side. And we've got more of the Crush cosmetic palettes. That one's a Coastal Scents, NYX, and Youngblood. I'll speed going through everything there. I'll just take a seat. Here I've got some of my brush rolls. So I've got the Furless brush roll at the back, Sigma Travel one, and the Green Line Silk one by Roland & Co. You can also get these little 3-drawer ones, which I really love for, I suppose, eye products, sample products, anything that's a little stick-sized product, as you can see. So I've got a range of mascaras in there, and in here just random, I suppose, sample products in there. I won't go through everything. I'm going to try and get some more light. And up here I've just got some lip products. So just my most used balms and glosses and lip treatments. I do love the Rosebud, which is this one, the Smith's Rosebud Salve. I love that. It's my favourite, I suppose, balm, apart from the Olive by Langua. I love those ones. Here's the Detangler, which I've shown in my haul video. And these, I love the clear Perspex ones as well for storing little things like Q-tips. This one I believe I got at Priceline, the Models Preferred. Anyway, here's another 2-drawer one. You've got the 3-drawer one, and then you can get a slightly smaller version, or I suppose shallower. This one's just got some random tinted moisturizers, SPFs, etc., and some liquid foundations and some primers in there. Here is just most of my other face brushes and other eye brushes that I don't have out. So again, I mentioned before, I love Roland & Co Manicure range, Cosmetica, which is the same thing anyway. Yeah, Eco Tools, Sigma. There's another 3-drawer, the smaller ones. I've got this one. I have just random stuff in there, as you can see, gloss, solid perfume, and I love the little mini perfumes. So I've got those safe and sound in there, and this is just some, obviously some ointments hiding away in there, and spot gel pens. I love spot gel pens. Found this one. Here's liners, so pencil liners, gel liners. And up the top I got this little container at Target in the homeware section, not homewares, the bathroom section, and I've just got my most used face brushes in here. So honestly the majority is Roland & Co. Some of the new ones I got at IMATS, Sigma, Manicure, Eco Tools, and Elf. I really like the Elf ones as well. And just at the top here, obviously next to the speaker. I've got those new brushes, the Real Techniques. Finally got around to getting them, and I love them. So I think I'll get some more of those. So just got a couple of face ones standing up there. Eco Tools Kabuki one, another new one that I got. Eco Tools bronzer brush, and some of the Raw Lanical Kabuki brushes. Now I'm going to try again to get some more light. Yeah. And here, standing up, this is the, I suppose it's a 3 nest of, what do you call them, the wooden little cubicles I got. This is the larger one, and I believe I got this at Hot Dollar, or like a Hot Dollar store. And I've just got some of my other stuff standing up in there, so you can see I've got a whole ton of eye brushes. This is just an Esprit, I think a toothbrush holder I actually got at Maya. And I've just got a lot of my eye brushes in here, so Eco Tools, most of them are Manicure, the Artiste Professional range, which I think was actually my first video. Cosmetica, Models Co, Bella Pierre, love those ones as well. Posh, and Bloom brushes. And just some other random things. So I've got the So Clean spray, brush, spot cleaner, and face setters, etc. And my 2 favourite palettes, the Naked palettes 1 and 2, or the original and the sequel, from Earth and Decay. And this is just a little ceramic nest. I've got the small one over here. You can get these 2 at Ikea. This has just got my NYX lipsticks in it, because I really do like the NYX ones, which you can't tell. And the smaller one, I've just got random like rings and clips and stuff that, like, when I'm sitting down on the computer, I just throw them in there. And this one is the deeper one that you can get out of those 3, so you can get 3 of them like that. I think it's the more natural range, that's it. Or you can get the deeper one separate. And I think this has just got random lip stuff, so just more lip balms. And then I've got a tray actually just under my Mac of just, again, random things. Like I've got a sponge, I've got the, what are those, EOS lip balms, some Essence glosses, Australis, Palladio. I really do love this, the Lucas Pawpaw, Papa, whatever, ointment. And this is the smallest one of those little nests. What do you call these things? You know what I mean. But you can see I've got my glosses up there, so they're really easy to see and to get to, so it's just right there, bang. And then I've got another little, I think, thanks iMac, the Models Co lipstick holder. So you can see I've just got some other lipsticks. I guess the prettier ones, the cases, I mean. So obviously MAC, Benefit, Rimmel, Australis, Face of Australia, and actually some Ultra 3, the new Ultra 3 lipsticks. I actually quite like those, the finish. And then the middle one, out of those nest of 3, I have the sleek palettes that I have. So I've just printed out little labels just so I can see them and grab them easy. So the prettier ones, or prettier packaged ones, and I suppose the more recent collection ones I've stuck in the boxes, or left in the boxes, shall I say. Yes. So that's pretty much it for the top of it, and I really do hope this, I'll hurry up and get to the drawers. Now most of the way I've got this set up in the drawers is in these plastic containers. I know I've shown before, but I really do love them, and I feel they're worth their money. They're a little bit pricey. These are, I wish I could remember, I think it's from the Universal range or something like that. I originally got these at Howard Storage World, but I have discontinued at my local Target, but they might still be at other Targets. I have seen them at Kmart and Big W. They've got the little rubber coasters on the bottom, which is really good because they don't slide around in the drawers. Even though I've got them jam-packed, they won't slide around even when I don't have them jam-packed. And they don't scratch, so I can pull them out easy. And what I like is that when you put them down, they'll stay, but they won't scratch your... my son likes to play with the spare ones I got and drop them around, but they're very, very sturdy. So that's what I like too. They're not that fragile, cheap plastic. They're very, very good. Oh, I think very good plastic, and they come in so many different sizes, it's not funny. So I mean, they were in the homeware section, so you use them in the kitchen as well, which we do, and there's a ton of different sizes, which I really like, and I've managed to get just about every size in here. Anyway, let's get to it. So I've got one of the long ones, the medium depth ones here, and as you can see, I've just got a range of blushes. So I've got some of the new ones, collection MAC blushes, etc. W7, Red Earth, BYS. Like I don't mind. Drugstore, low, cheap, high end doesn't worry me as long as the colour and the quality. Maybelline. I've got some more BYS and Collection 2000 back there. And these are my e.l.f. I've got my One Lonely NARS. This is the Orgasm one. Mixed feelings about this, but I'm determined to use it, which is why it's right there. I'm going to use it all up. But they're so overpriced in Australia. It's ridiculous. Sorry to say. I've got some Bella Pierre mineral blushes. I love Bella Pierre. I love all the different, pretty much love that brand. Sleek. Australis, Face of Australia, yeah, it's a whole different range in there. I've got Milani. I really like the Milani baked blushes. Jordana blushes. Again, of course, MAC, making their collections. Gee whiz, I'm a sucker for packaging. I actually really do like these. Yeah, Laura Mercier, that's another palette I'm determined to use up. No, not next, what am I talking about? MAC again, my favourite Perfect Cheek one, and that's, I don't know, Sail Away or something like that. And then some NYX Mosaic back there. So what rearranged this drawer, it was originally packed with more, but I found that because I couldn't move it around, you know, when I had it stacked up, I couldn't see it, so I wasn't using it. So this is the best. This way I can actually see everything. Sorry, at the front I've got some cream blushes or lip stains. What I've got here: Tarte, Ico, NYC, Inglot, Guerlain, however you pronounce it. Yeah, so it's there, I can see it. Here's one of those little plastic ones, more Bella Pierre, and this is pretty much my foundation-y sort of area and priming area. So I've got some concealers in there, Essence, Benefit, Graftobian, yeah, I won't go through the whole thing. Some liquid foundation, Benefits, Prime Time, yes, and these other ones here, these are actually trays like this you can easily lift out. I culled back in a lot of stuff which I'll actually put in that one just so I could actually sort of see it. So I've got some new stuff here. I've got some MAC, Prime Time, Too Faced Prime and Porous. I've just tried this, so you know how I go in release. Just got this as well, the L'Oreal BB Nude or Magic Origins, which I love. They're quite similar, but this is much more grainy. You can really feel the grains in this, the texture. Anyway, Garnier, CoverGirl, and I love, as I have mentioned before, anything that's sort of mineral. So ID Me Minerals, any of the Maybelline blend ones, MAC, whatever. I love Sienna Cosmetics, I really like, and I got a bunch of Graftobian and NP stuff back there, more Sienna makeup. So that's pretty much it for the face drawer. Oh, sorry, and bronzers. Down the side here I've got bronzers. So Essence, Inglot, Balm, Sugar Pill. This is my second one. Love this one. The Sun Lounge, I think it is. And Pupa. Or Pupa. And I love these as well. These little no slip ones that you can get pretty much anywhere that you can cut to size. And this one, if I can get some more light. I'm sorry, this time is going out of control, but I mean, I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but this is pretty much my eye drawer. This is a really large one of those plastic containers slash storage things, which obviously are for what do you call them, knives and forks and stuff like that. So yeah, I got it in where you get all your napery and stuff like that. So, but I find it really good. This is basically my eye things. These are just a mixture of lip and eye pencils that I use most. So they're in there: MAC, NYX, Australis, Anastasia, eyebrow gel, lip combs, Urban Decay, you have it, it's all in there. These are things I'm really trying to make myself get rid of and use up: Stila, Smudge Pop, MAC, Crush Cosmetics, etc. The highlighter things, and here is primers, so Urban Decay, Essence, Prime Time, yeah, Too Faced. Some other things, so I've got eyelash glue, other eyelash comby things, other sticks, $1 Billion Brows, more Too Faced things as well. And here's some other longer ones of those containers, and this is pretty much all of my Wet n Wild. So I've got the trios, the quads, yeah, and then the other 8 ones that are down there I've got stacked up. and NYX Cargo, a bunch of lipsticks that I won't go into, but I'm pretty much into pinky nudes, blue toned pinks, roses and stuff like that, and my eyebrow stuff, and obviously eyelash curlers. But yeah, I love just about every type of eyeshadow to try. So NYX, Elf, Milani, Bloom, Face of Australia, Australis, Ulta 3, NYX, Benefit. Yeah, love it. And I've got some, what do you call these things? Nail things. I must mention, as I have before, I really do love the Mevela, what do you call it? Nail polish remover pads. I adore these. I won't use anything else. I've tried Whispers and Face of Australia, I think Australis. I've tried different brands, but I always keep coming back to this. And this is my new love, is the Jerome, I don't know how to say it. They're pretty much similarly priced. This I find though is a little bit pricier for some reason. They pretty much do the same job. They are very greasy, oily feeling, but I find that it gets the product off really well with just one pad, no matter what glitter, anything hardcore, it'll get off. Even though it does smudge it around because it is quite greasy, but I find it very conditioning. If you use things that, you know, really dry out your nails and really smell, I find this is really good. This doesn't really have a scent. This does have a coconutty scent of all things. It makes me think of Malibu's for some reason when I use this, but I do prefer this one. It is a little bit cheaper. I try to get this at beauty supply stores rather than the chemists, but I find it really well worth it. Instead of using like 50 pads of other brands or going through tons of tissues using all the acetone based or even the non-acetone based bottle ones, this lasts ages, worth the price. Anyway, Stila, other random collection-y things that I need to use up. And that's pretty much it. But I do love these. I really do love these trays. Of course, you can get these sorts of ones that you can get pretty much anywhere. The little plastic ones, the black and white ones, coloured ones. I found the cheapest was actually at, I think it was the Reject Shop. You get little nests of 3 or 4 and stuff like that. But I'm sure you came up, Big W, wherever you can get those. And that's pretty much it for there. I did originally have the larger one, which I think I've shown in my first makeup collection thing years ago. These two, I actually had them underneath the desk, but of course my son can get into them, and he has, because it was pretty much sorted. This is all of my Ulta 3, Face of Australia, Butter London, whatever, nail polishes, but they're all over the place, and you know, I've just got to get back to sorting it all again. But this is pretty much the majority of my, yeah, was my nail polish thing. But yeah, had a fun day going through there. Don't worry, he didn't ingest anything or anything. He loves this noise, which I'm sure a lot of you know from the collection thing. You know when people really go, he loves that sound. And that's just some random rubbish stuff, and you had to hide all these in here. But yeah, and this deeper one you can also get from Harrods Storage World. And if anyone's seen these at anywhere else, please let me know. These are a whole bunch of packaging that I've kept for things to do reviews on, and receipts and stuff like that. And yeah, hopeless, but I've got all those to do. And look at my veiny hands, sorry guys. And this is just other samples and things that I haven't used yet, or backups and whatnot. But I do love these. These are really, really handy, and you can move these around. I can't say enough positive thing, apart from the price, about these. Yeah, and as you can see, I don't know, Bella box, I love this box, glossy boxes, all there. They're full of different makeups and pigments and samples and stuff. So, and jewelry, which I've stacked behind there. And I've got more up here, glossy boxes and other eyeshadow palettes, which is probably too dark to get in and see behind there. But this is pretty much where I now have it. It's the only safe area that I have to put my sort of jewelry stuff up here, and yeah, keep it all, my cards and my dress jewelry and my acrylics and stuff like that he can't get to. So, and perfume, and that's pretty much where I'll get ready, do my makeup on the desk, come here, and you know, earrings, rings and stuff, and phone and sunglasses and keys and stuff are there. So that's it.